guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. So today I want to talk about what I'm getting for baby number 2 / pulling out of storage. This is in no particular order, like it's super out of order, but I thought it would be interesting because with like baby number 1, you have to get everything. You have to source all of it, whether it's hand-me-downs, new, what have you. But I think it is funny, like for subsequent children, you have to get less and less. We have not gotten anything for this baby. Hopefully by the time this video goes out, we have. I'm filming this in November. So when we were purchasing things for Theo, my firstborn, in our mind, we're like, okay, everything we get for this baby, we're just gonna use for future kids, including the crib. And so we got a slightly nicer crib. We still got it on like a really good sale and everything, but we got a nicer crib thinking like, we're gonna use this for all of our children. We're planning to have like 2 or 3 kids. He's gonna still need his crib, so we gotta get a second crib. We were talking about it and I'm like, okay, well, baby's gonna be in our room for like the first 5-6 months. Do we just have them in the bassinet and then wait and see if he's like ready to transition out? But I really don't want to transition him out of his crib before he needs to. And like all in, a new crib that we're looking at is like $150, which I know is still a chunk of change and like a lot of money for some people. But we're just gonna get a very inexpensive, like less than $100 crib, mattress protector, sheets for this second baby. And so we are getting a not as nice one with the thought that once Theo grows out of the crib and we're ready to transition him into a toddler bed or like a twin bed, I don't know what system we're gonna go with yet, we'll just move baby number 2 into the nicer crib. Or we might just leave them in their crib, who knows? But you come to realize that like the crib really doesn't matter, so it doesn't have to be a super expensive crib. So the main thing we need for the baby number 2 is a crib. Pretty much everything else we have, but I'll talk about the other things we're gonna get as well. So we're planning on them eventually sharing the second bedroom upstairs. We have 3 bedrooms, like I'm in the 3rd bedroom right now, but we're not gonna put a kid down here for a long time. Plus this is my office, like this is my room, so I'm not gonna give it up. So they're gonna share the room eventually, but we're not gonna put them in the same room until baby number 2 is sleeping through the night, because I'm not gonna mess with Theo's sleep because he's a good sleeper and I don't want to have to then deal with 2 kids at the night. So the second baby number 2, I don't know what to call this baby number 2 is gonna be in our room for the first couple months, like as Theo was. So I think instead of having the bassinet in our room, we're just gonna make like their nursery in our room. Like I'm gonna rearrange a couple things and we're gonna have the crib in there, the rocking chair in there. I'm getting another sound machine. That's another thing I'm actually purchasing. So Theo has 2. He has this little portable Hush, like Marpac Hush one, and then he has the, I think it's also Marpac. I'll link them down below because I like both of them a lot. He has 2 sound machines in his room. He has one on his dresser, which is like the wall by the stairs in his door. And then he has one by his crib. There was a period of time where he started waking up like really early. We couldn't wake up without him waking up. And so we're like, let's just add another sound machine in there. There's gonna be a newborn waking up and like fussing and crying and whatever in the night. Like I just want Theo to stay sleeping. So we're just gonna get a second little sound machine for our room and for baby number 2. Baby monitor. So Theo broke his baby monitor a couple months ago. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just get another monitor system, the same exact one, because the camera still worked on the first one. And then for the second baby, I can just connect both cameras to the one monitor. Turns out the one I got is the newer version, newer model, and of course they're not compatible, which really pisses me off because I would have gotten a baby monitor with 2 cameras. But now I need to like sell this one and get another one, which just really frustrates me. I just discovered that like yesterday. I think it's a scam. And then I'm gonna get a camera mount for in our room above the baby's crib. That way I can keep my eye on both of them if they happen to be sleeping at the same time, like napping at the same time. Like someday that will happen, right? Diapers. We already have all our diapers we need, which is such a great thing. So Theo just recently, in the past couple months, moved up to the size 2 diaper covers, and he's in the size medium pre-folds. And so that opens up all of the size 1 covers and the newborn and size small pre-folds. So they're both gonna be in cloth, but they both have their like own separate set of diapers, which is beautiful. So I don't have to get any new diapers. I just need to like pull the smaller ones out of storage. Baby clothes. we will not be purchasing any new clothes for this baby. Theo lived in zip-up jammies for the first like 6 months of his life. I kid you not. So that's all I'm gonna pull out of storage is the zip-up jammies. And then once maybe it gets warmer out, I'll get like the onesies and stuff out. It's so much easier for diaper changing their clothes in general, just not having layers, not having snaps, and just a quick zip. So I'm just pulling the sleepers out because we're not gonna see anyone anyways because coronavirus. So I'm literally just gonna pull sleepers out. I have my breast pump, oh, it's in Theo's room, my Spectra S2, it's the pink one that I got through my insurance with Theo, and it still works just fine. Like, it's brand new, I hardly used it, but I want the blue one. And so because your insurance will cover a breast pump each pregnancy, I'm gonna get the blue one. When I was getting my breast pump last time, they're like, oh, do you wanna pay the $50 and get the blue one? Which is like, you can charge it, and so it's cordless, so you can carry it around, or just like, you don't have to be plugged into the wall. And I was like, no, I don't think I need to do that, but I'm gonna do that this time. I have the Haka manual pump, I have the Medela manual pump, and I'll pull both of those back out. We have the bottles still. The Dr. Brown's bottles are the ones we liked. And I have a ton of milk bags still because I did not pump hardly at all with Theo. I'm gonna do a whole video about like breastfeeding the second time and yeah, all that. My best friend is currently borrowing my Ollie swaddle for her baby, but she'll be done with it by the time I need it. But I will be using my Ollie swaddle because that was my favorite swaddle with Theo. I think I have a code for $5 off, which I'll link below if I remember, because I do swear by that thing. I'll make sure I have that little like egg nightlight in our room because it's perfect for middle of the night diaper changes, feedings. Like, it's just enough light to see what you're doing without blowing out the room with too much light, because you want to keep the lights as dim as possible in the middle of the night. Ooh, I'll pull out my Solly wrap because that's just so good for the newborn phase. I'll be getting any like postpartum leftovers I have from Theo ready for this time, but also I know I'll get so much from the hospital that I'm not gonna buy anything as far as like Tux pads, maternity pads, that sort of stuff. I'm just gonna wait and see, but I will get my Colace stool softener and my Advil like over-the-counter pain medication just for like postpartum recovery, because those are very, very important. Theo is in his convertible car seat, which we originally bought for him, but we do have an infant car seat, so boom, done, check. It's in the basement in storage, so I'll have to pull that out. I still have my tracking app on my phone where I tracked all of Theo's diapers, his feeds, his sleep, all of that. It's called Glow Baby, and so you can just like add more children in there. It helped keep me sane when I was like, how long have they been awake for? Knowing when to put them down again, or like, when was the last time I fed them? How long did they feed them? And then also like your pediatrician is gonna ask like, how often do they poop? How long do they eat on each side? And like, it's just helpful to have that information in there. Ooh, I'm also going to revisit my Taking Care of Babies newborn course. I purchased both the newborn course and the 5 to 24 month sleep course from her, and I can't recommend them enough. So I'm gonna revisit that because we had a lot of success with her like methods with Theo, and I'm definitely going to be implementing those again. I think I took her newborn course when he was like 4 or 6 weeks old. So I'm curious if starting from day 1, if that will help me with anything. And then there's a few books that I really liked about like baby sleep that I'm going to reread before having this baby. There's so much that I don't need to get, or I know I'm not gonna need to get right away, which is so nice to already have it all. Anyways, my throat is like raw because I've been filming for like an hour now. I'm really excited to like go through all the baby newborn stuff. And look at how little and sweet it is. Yeah, get it all set up. I love pregnancy nesting energy. And like when that hits, watch out world. I love it. That's what I have to say about what I'm getting for baby 2 or pulling out for baby 2. Like, it's so nice that you just don't need stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.